Hello, you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. I don't know what just happened with the intro. Um, hmm. And I don't know why I look so funky. StreamYard just like did something weird today. But hello, you guys. And I'm so excited that you guys are here. And I'm excited for us to talk about this. Let me fix something though, just really quickly. Nope. I'm at my mom's house. Hopefully the internet works well with us tonight because of that. Um yeah. So I know that Bendy's going to come on tonight. We're going to be going through the prison records. I did a request about a week ago to get any incident reports, kites, things like that Letecia had done. I just wanted to see if there was anything going on, and plus also to see if we could get an answer to why they were laughing and thinking that there was something that we missed. If you remember, her friend on some of their last calls was laughing because we thought that she had been in no trouble besides the sweatpants at the last prison. So there is some answers. There's some of this stuff we've seen. I know Kit did a recent request. Some of it we haven't seen, some of it we have. We're going to go through it all. It even includes a couple quick things from 2023. So I thought, let's just go through it all. But first, there we go. That's why it looked weird. Let me say hello to you guys. Hopefully, like, you can hear me okay and everything because I'm at my mom's, so I'm using different internet and all that. Hey, Hook, Line, and Sinker. Hey, Tess. Hey, Evie. Hey, Clicker. Uh-oh. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Dukes. Neat. Good to see you. If Evie, Crafty True Crime. Seven Lilies, Carol. Yeah, the intro stopped for me too. But I didn't want to play it again and make you guys wait. Hey, Brooke. Hey, blessed mama. Sunshine, poor Linda, Kelly, all you guys, good to see you. Marie, hey, Elle. Hey, Flower Girl. Hey, Brandy. Peanut Butter, Connie. So for those of you guys who don't know, Letecia, her case has been like a huge case that I have covered and followed. Here's Bendy. She's here now. Hello.
Hello. What you doing?
Nothing, just explaining. Okay, so I was trying to say, if anybody doesn't know, Letecia for both of us has been a huge case for that we've covered in depth on our channels. And after the trial ended, we just went and got everything we could, whether it was case files, jail records, phone calls. We requested everything we could. We really wanted to see everything. I still feel like that. I still want to see anything that happens regarding this. But we had been doing the calls for a long time, and after Steve Gonsalves spoke at the sentencing of Brian Koberger, we decided we weren't going to get the calls anymore because he said that, he was happy that Brian was remembered as initials, BK. So Letecia is going to be remembered as those numbers, 197179 or whatever her DOC number. But yeah, so we're not doing that, but we did say we wanted to check every now and then and see what was going on. So I did a request, and this is what we got. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, which I'm sure you do, Letecia is serving a life sentence for murdering her 11-year-old stepson, Gannon Stauch. It was an absolutely brutal crime, but it hooked me, but long before we even knew what happened. One, because I had a child the same age as Gannon at the time he went missing, and it just like really drew me in. But then, like, the more we learned about Letecia and the psychological aspect of it and her behavior, and then I just wanted to know more and more. So, just for people who don't know, Bindi, you got anything on any of that you want to say?
That's all correct. I mean, I don't know. I do kind of want to know, like, what's going on with her occasionally and every once in a while. But yeah, I think that other than, these the times that we've done it, like, I do feel like it's time for her to fade into obscurity. She,
Yeah.
you know, she's a
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah, she is. She is truly evil. I'm so glad that we have like studied this case and like her as a person like we did, because she's so toxic. And since we've done that, I've noticed and point out like these different behaviors in other people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
e- Evie, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member and I think upgrading. I should have them all on one level. It's been a minute. But I think you have to cancel all your memberships though to change that. But regardless, thank you so much, Evie. I appreciate that.
You do. I thought about doing the same thing too, but then I was like, but then I'd have to
Cancel them all and
cancel
then
them all. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I did this request and they sent a Google Drive. It's kind of interesting. Hey Amber, let me show you. Okay, so it's going to start with some 2023, just quick. It's not a lot, but I want to just pull up each thing in here because each thing's only about a page or two. And so look, this is what we've got. So this is just some paperwork that we had to do in the request. But so this is from 2023. But I'm going to read them because they're short and it will take us back a little bit. And plus, we got the prison record. So this is from the Department of Corrections, which means separate. Her jail files were a long 3,000 pages. We read through each and every page. Then we got a prison record from the Colorado Department of Corrections. I don't know if this was included in that because there's so much that she goes on and on about, and I don't remember. So if you guys, I'll be interested in hearing your guys' thoughts along the way. Okay. You ready, Bendy?
Yeah.
Everything
I
okay?
don't No, I'm looking at it and
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can see where you might think that we've already been over this because it deals with a situation that is she's constantly complaining about.
Yeah.
But I don't think um that I don't think we've read through this before.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. And
This
yeah, like,
looks
because the kosher, oh my God, we've heard so much about the
yeah, we've
damn kosher
yeah,
diet.
yeah, ad
Michelle,
nauseum.
thank you for being a member for 12 months. And I don't know, I'm going to see if I can change this setting because some chats have people's screen names, some have their handle. So
I
I'm going to look to
looked.
see. Oh, you
I
did?
looked. It's YouTube. There is nothing we can do about it. The only thing that you guys can do is go to your settings and under your name it'll say choose a handle.
And you can
And
change that.
you can change that. But as far as us being able to change the handles in the chat, we cannot because I already tried to see if that was something they did it, then they stopped it. Now they're doing it again. I don't know why it's doing
Yeah,
it. I
it's
don't know what
stupid.
I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. And okay, just so
Yeah,
you guys know,
Aries can tell you in the chat. He knows how to change his name to everything.
yeah, he definitely does. Okay, so again, this will be a couple things from 2023. Then we're gonna see two charges. One I know from Kansas from the Interstate Compact. Then we'll go to 2025, and you're gonna
Right.
know for certain what happened with her teeth, which I felt like we already did, and I know Kit had got some of these, and then but I know for sure some you haven't seen. So it's just going to be like a mix of the things, and I'm just going to go through it in order. Okay.
Yes.
Ready? All
Yes.
right. So Letecia Stauch, DOC. Actually, let's just call her number 197179.
There we go.
Said,
There you go.
I filed two informal resolutions prior to this grievance about not receiving my kosher diet. Let me turn off my camera. About not receiving my kosher diet. I arrived at Denver Women's Correctional Facility on May 11th of 2023 and declared my religion 2 days later. I also completed a religious diet from the last week of May. My new case manager, Miss Duran, told me it was submitted on June 1st, 2023. She then told me to keep waiting for 2 weeks, and if I hadn't received it, to kite a chaplain in the kitchen. I did both of these things with no response. Then on 6/26, I was told that although the form was submitted, it was either lost or given to the wrong person at headquarters. The wait has caused undue stress, anxiety, and affected my religious practice. Remedy requested: kosher to be approved and started ASAP, even though someone misplaced the first form. Someone. Two, the process for religious diets needs to be expedited, especially for those like myself, if who come to Denver Women's already receiving kosher. Now,
Letecia,
this
someone. The call,
I know.
excuse me, inmate number 19719. Or what is it? What is her inmate number?
197-179. Yeah.
197-179, inmate 197-179. The call's coming from the house, inside the house. Stop playing with these people. Who knows what you did? You didn't kite the right person, hand the form to the right person, and you don't care about kosher. Shut up. It has nothing to do with your religion. You just think you're going to get a better meal. Fuck off.
Yes, exactly. And look at Peanut Butter Conspiracies. Poor old 197-179 in her diet. I love it.
You guys, we can make that hashtag trend if you guys will start using it in the chat. Just instead of referring to her by her government name, we're going to now refer to her by her inmate name and, well,
Yep.
her inmate number, and just hashtag it in the chat. Hashtag 19179.
Yes, I love it. Okay. And then also, like reading this, it makes me think similar to what we've been talking about with this hidden true crime situation, which, God, it's just, I swear,
I can't.
like it's still escalating though. I don't know. Like I just feel in the air like this is not, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong, but it doesn't feel like we're like
It
at the
doesn't
peak.
feel like we're at no.
Yeah.
This is like the worst trip ever. You never peak and then get to go down. You just keep waiting for the peak and waiting for the peak, and it never comes.
do you remember
like
though
the-
how we were talking?
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, this is like Groundhog Day, but not fun. There's no Bill Murray. He's not singing. He's not making ice sculptures. There's no hot cocoa. None of that shit. It's just bad.
All bad. No, but remember how we were talking about how Lauren was using words like I feel threatened, and
Yes.
look at it. That's what Letecia does.
Yes.
This has caused me undue stress, anxiety, and affected my religious practice.
Yes.
Like so that's what I
Right.
mean by like things that she does. We later see, and it's very interesting.
I don't think God is going to care about what your diet is as much as he's going to care about the fact that you killed a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
You idiot. Number 197-179.
Perfect. All right, here's our next one. And again, look, 197-179 should get in my head quickly. You hear that, new Amy? Tell her ass.
Number 0000.
Okay, so this is also 2023.
All right.
Excuse me. There's only a couple from 2023, but all right.
Is she writing this crap?
Yes.
Inmate number 197-179. You have deplorable handwriting. Absolutely deplorable. Get it together. Why don't you contact
197
10-10-77 over in the Floridas? Now she might write a wordy letter, but that handwriting is neat. Get it together. Yeah. Boom.
You have to tell her, shut up, 197-179.
Oh, that's right. Shut up, 197-179.
Okay. I am adding to my prior informal grievance about being RTU. I never met with clinician. I am also being discriminated against about this. I'm documenting again an Eighth Amendment violation. I am also adding a First Amendment violation for freedom of religion, as I now will not receive my kosher. I am also documenting a cruel and unusual punishment, as I am being denied food. I tried to resolve the issue in a meeting with the lieutenant. However, I was approached by a sergeant and told that I will be going to the cafeteria on August 11th. I will not be going to the cafeteria or outside of this unit. This act is a violation of both amendments. Offenders in RTP will have access to faith service. This can include being denied a religious practice of kosher as a result of security and RTU. Eighth Amendment violation of mission statements. Oh God! So
Oh
I'm not
no. Uh-oh.
going to
She's
read that,
calling
but
into question the mission statement. Now y'all are in big trouble. Number 197179 ain't playing with y'all no more. She's
the
had enough.
fucking mission statement. Like, you know,
She
what?
done dragged the mission statement in it. Now your host.
Oh my God! And this
Look,
is all
she's
threats.
so
This is not what
angry.
this is
It's
for.
all scribble.
This is not what this is for, though. I'm documenting this. This is not you don't write these forms out to let them know what you're up to, you
Right,
know?
but also look, circle 1. She's on step 1. Step 1,
Oh my
y'all.
God.
Last attempt.
Like the threats of a lawsuit would come here. Yeah. Last attempt.
I'm done with y'all.
So do her split personalities have their own numbers, or is more like a 197.179.1?
It's 197179A. No, you're going to I don't know where you got to listen to the new calls, Eve. She's no more. No more personalities. We were all crazy for thinking that
Yeah.
she was crazy, and we're terrible humans, by the way.
Yeah. And the other people in the jail who are saying random shit, like saying stuff that doesn't make sense, they're insane. Like, get her away from them.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what she's saying. Mark says she signs her Christmas cards. Love 197179. You know what? I will say, like, this is a lot. Even though the subject matter originally is so very heavy and dark and just heartbreaking, laughing at her bullshit and her
Yes.
nonsensical attempts to like get what she wants and stuff
Yes.
is like a nice, refreshing like feeling after
Yeah.
everything else that we talk about.
Yeah.
Just
It
hanging out with
really
you
is. We
guys
needed a little laugh. This has been the last couple of weeks have been really, really like heavy.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like I tried to bring a little levity to the situation
You
today.
did.
I have a feeling I'm going to get some pushback on that, but look, when things are ridiculous, I'm just going to call them ridiculous and laugh. Okay? That's how it is.
I love the way that you covered it.
Thank you.
If you guys Jen's live earlier, she was going through the documents and the TikToks and stuff, and there was a bit that I didn't even get to see because we were doing dinner and baths and stuff, but it was good. It was interesting. And yeah, you talking about her little microphone and stuff.
I couldn't
That's
take
a
that
thing, Jen, on
serious.
TikTok.
I know it is a TikTok thing, but I don't give a rat's fat now. I can't take that serious. I can't. You out here like, the man on the street interviews and you got a itty bitty microphone that you're two up on. Like back up off the mic.
Right. Hey, Cinnamon Hot. Hi, Alex and everyone. A new sub after seeing your kind support for Krisha.
Oh, I love that.
That's sweet. Me too.
Krisha deserves it. She's a good
egg,
that one.
And I've supported Krisha for a long time. Jen has too. Jen's actually been on her panel and stuff. There's some old videos you guys could go see. Wasn't it on her panel?
It was.
Or did she come to yours?
No. I went to hers.
Yeah. That was awesome. So yeah, and I'll continue to supported her for a long time before now through this, and I'll continue. That's kind of how I feel about it.
Absolutely. Look here, inmate number 197179. You got look, we're obligated to provide 3 hots and a cot. Shut up.
Here he answers it. I guess she had moved. Um, but
Oh,
he's like,
shucks.
she's not housed here anymore. But by the way, offenders are also offered religious services through recreation and programs. Like she's full of shit. They're responding to some of it, but she's
BT
moved by then.
dubs.
Yeah. By the way, all right. Let's
BT
see what
dubs.
this.
She's horrible. She's Kansas's problem now for a while.
This is the one we can't see, which is 2025. And okay, so this is one that Kit had actually got.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about printing it off on like the printer here at my mom's house and then like looking at it and trying to fill in because I can see some of it. You can see here remedy requested, something should be returned to inmate.
We talked about
Something.
this last time too. You have my email. Forward that to me and I'll adjust the settings and see if I can make it clear.
Okay. Now this
Please.
is from 2025. The response, I'll send it to you and see, and hopefully you can. That'd be awesome. But the response does tell us some about it, if I remember correctly.
See, if I were responding to her, I'd be writing just in all caps. This is bullshit. Request denied.
So
the end.
Letecia, if you haven't been listening to the calls, Letecia has been trying to get some money that she had on her books at the last prison, and she has a new friend who sent her a lot of money, and she is claiming because now she owes Colorado a shit ton of money.
Yeah, she does.
And anything over, what was it, $3,000, 300
$3,000. No, $3,000.
They take. And so they took all of her money when she came, basically most of it. So there's a loophole that if your money is a veteran's benefit for some reason or another, that you could receive it. And there's like some little loopholes like that. There's probably other ones too, but
none that apply to Tisha.
Yes.
Excuse me, none that apply to inmate number 197179.
Exactly. But she's claiming that. So I'm going to read the response and then we'll see the next one. But it's bullshit. Here's the deal. Her and Al have been divorced for a long time. The only military benefit, like, she's not receiving anything from him. So where else is she getting military benefits?
Right, because Harley was supposed to, the day that Letecia got arrested, Harley was at the recruiting office. So she never got to go either. Remember that?
Right. Yep.
So I don't know whose military benefits she's trying to claim that she is entitled to, but
she's lying.
So St. Elmo's fire, Kansas and Colorado have an interstate compact. And basically, Colorado said, we tired of her. Can you take her for a while, Kansas? So Kansas took her for a while, and then Kansas said, bring, bring.
Oh, hell
hello,
no.
Colorado. You're going to have to come get her. She's too much. You're going to, no. And Colorado tried no takesy backsies, but Kansas was adamant. She going back. And they sent her back. She had no warning, no heads up, nothing. They just came and snatched her up in the middle of the night.
Yes. But the thing is that's what we're talking. Like, so when she left Kansas and went to Colorado, that's when this money went missing. And she also, her teeth went missing. She can't get those. She can't find those. We're going to hear about those in a moment too. So she's losing some stuff. She's missing some shit and she wants it back.
Now.
Yeah.
Yes, she's back in Colorado. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, a lot of people did wonder if the reason, because that deputy incident did happen in Kansas as well, but no, she was never, they initially filed something for that, but she was never, they never charged, like she never had any extra time or any kind of thing like that.
She never caught any new charges. They're like, oh God.
Yeah. And when she tried to escape from the jail with the broom and the measure in the window and shit, they put that as they could have charged her.
They could have.
Like the state could have, but they just charged her within the jail.
St. Elmo's fire. I don't think Harley ever got to be in the Army. I know that she was like was doing like ROTC while she was in school, but then the day that Letecia got arrested, Harley was at the recruiting office, and that basically put the kibosh on all of that. So no, she never got to do any of that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Right?
But
I'm
she
right,
has
right?
I don't remember the arrest thing. I'm sure you're right about that, but I just don't remember that detail. Maybe somebody in the chat does. My memory's terrible, but she didn't ever join. Like she's been to school in nursing school and she's just
Mhm.
about finished.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
Tess follows her on Instagram and she'll let me know every now and then, like, hey, Harley posted a really nice video or whatever. She's doing so well. So she did nursing school and graduated shortly. Okay, so
Okay.
let's hear the response. They say the deposit is handled in accordance with administrative regulations. The check received and processed was not from the United States Treasury, nor did it indicate that it is veterans benefits. This was an intake check from the Kansas Department of Correction and subject to withholding pursuant to AR 200 15. And then they talk about 20% of all deposits, which, by the way, we saw it was actually like 97% that they took, but they can take minimum 20 up to 99.9 as you oh, we're going to see that in one of these, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's right
Up
here
to
at the bottom.
99.
The minimum is an up to. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
she
but
finna be yeah, you're right. You're right. I know what you're trying to say. Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything.
no, that's okay. But yeah, I think one of the upcoming ones is what we're saying, you guys, is that it's going to say 97%. Right, Mindy?
Yeah, it's like 90 or 98. I think they took 98 or 97%.
Sorry, 197,179. That shit sucks.
Sorry about your luck.
But guess what? You owe a lot of money. Oh, did
Yeah.
you see like people are sending Koberger money to try to because
Oh my God, I can't.
he does not want to pay rest. He thinks that he doesn't need to pay the Gonsalves or Maddie's family. Just a little sidebar, you guys, anything because they had public fundraisers.
Uh-huh.
Although those were for to get to trial and stuff like that, and because of missing work, restitution is different. It's whatever.
Right.
But anyways, so now people are sending him money. Like Brian Ensign
Oh
says,
my
they've always
God.
sent money, but
Right.
especially now to help him pay his restitution.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Yeah,
Thank you,
Amber
Chad.
and Jay talked about that. And on Friday. And I came up like right at the end of that.
I
And
dropped the link. Oh,
and
sorry.
oh, am
I
I
can
done
still hear
talking?
you, but yeah, not you weren't backstage. I just accidentally changed the layout for a second.
And
I'm done talking.
and at least done with me. I've done it. I finally pissed her off. I think my thought on that is that I think Koberger is he knows he's not going to get out of the restitution. That he's going to have to pay it. Period. The end. But I think what he's trying to do is be petty and be an a-hole and try to cause controversy within because it could get to the point where they take it and argue it and argue it and argue it, and the Gonsalves family has to show how much they took in and what they spent and stuff like that. I think that's what he's trying to accomplish. I don't know if that'll actually happen where they'll actually have to show, but I actually think that, it's like it's a dig. He's taking a dig at them. I mean, you took their freaking kid, you piece of shit, and now you're going to be
Yeah.
petty in the media and take a dig. You're going to file some petty stuff. Get out of here. Go on someplace.
Let's see. This one
Oh, that
is
one
not
was good.
visible.
That one you just showed, the one before that was all right. The one before this one.
Yes. We'll look at I was just seeing if any of this, you can kind of read this one. Subject Sergeant Miller did not bring canteen slips.
Oh,
Sergeant Miller did
no.
not sign my canteen slip.
Oh, dear.
No. End of
Oh,
the world.
no. Oh, that is a shame.
This marks 2 weeks in a row that I did not canteen
Oh!
to include stamps, needed for legal mail.
Oh,
Oh God, this is going to be in the lawsuit.
oh,
You
here we
are
go.
getting in the way of her legal mail.
You finna get sued. This is a legal mind at work here. Her mind is like a steel trap. She's finna set all the precedents and all the statues.
Oh, listen to this response. At Denver Women's Correctional on June 12th, 2025, I, Captain Jackson, received a Step 1 grievance from 197179. This grievance is in regards to staff failing to process the offender's canteen slip. Stauch requests a more efficient process. After interviewing staff and reviewing documentation, I determined that this grievance is denied. However, I do appreciate you bringing this to my attention. The issue was addressed with staff in this grievance already. Since being addressed, staff has not had any issues in processing the offender's canteen slips.
Oh my
So
God.
that's not no big deal there, but okay.
Whoa.
Was this the one that you said was good?
No, I think it
No,
was
this
this one. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. She mad. Look, she's not even she didn't write at number 197179 or whatever the hell, or 197179 is pissed. She's not even using any cursive, now straight printing. But she's had
Yeah.
enough.
As mentioned several times. Hold on, let me see what's the date. July 1st. As mentioned several times, I understand and read the policy. However, funds originated from the Department of Treasury. I was housed in KDOC from August of 23 to May of 25. Funds placed on inmate account in KDOC originated from the Department of Treasury. Bullshit. You know that they have a record of that too, Letecia, you dumbass.
Also number 197179. The Department of Treasury issues many types of checks. Income tax refund checks are one of them, which does not fall under the category of not subject to be withholding 99.9%.
Right.
Shut up.
Oh, listen to this. Okay. She said, I had to follow KDOC policy, although I was a Colorado inmate. I can prove that funds from this check from KDOC were veteran benefits. KDOC mailed the funds here. Therefore, the reason the check is from KDOC. It clearly states in the state law that veteran benefits cannot be touched at this rate. Section R. These funds originated from the Department of Treasury. She wrote remedy. Refund the funds from the Department of Treasury to inmate account that are protected by state and federal law. Oh, she circled step 2 and 3.
Ooh,
it's both.
She's had enough. She said, hey, Jen,
both.
I got your email, babe, and I did forward it to Nate, and I also responded to you, and I just want you to know that I'm thinking of you and little Jonah.
Did you say Jennifer?
Yes. I always call her Jen, though, because I don't know any Jennifers that like to be called Jennifer.
Well, I hope you feel better and get some rest. She's such a liar, ASB. You are so right. And hey, Wicked West, hoodie and a crowbar. Wait, is she trying to claim because the person sending money to her is receiving veteran benefits?
Hoodies, we don't know. She just be making it up as she goes along. She probably read some random ass statute, as that's how they're called now. They used to be called statutes, but now they're statues. She probably read some random ass statute and now is claiming that this is money, that this is veteran money and can't be touched.
Yeah, she has probably read or heard somewhere that they can't take veterans benefits. So she's trying to twist and manipulate. And you'll see, because this is what she does. This is why we have dug so deep into her records. Like her jail records, there were so many incidents and kites. She was, throwing shit water on people, painting with her blood, can't find injuries, like some of the craziest shit, trying to escape. Like she's just nonstop causing trouble. selling her sweatpants, which we'll see something about that in a moment. So
Oh,
she's just extreme. She
yeah, she is. And Jennifer likes to be called Jennifer, and so this Jennifer will now refer to that Jennifer as Jennifer for the next ever, forever.
I like to be called Jennifer.
I don't. Well, maybe it's because, like, when I was a kid, Jennifer meant you're in trouble. And then if they
Right.
use the middle name, well, just hang it up.
That's it. Yeah, you're right, Seven. Another inmate probably said something. She is wild, hoodies. Oh my God. Like, I have this playlist on the channel called, I think it's called Her Jail Records. It just says like her time in El Paso County Jail. But I did this series on it called Tidbits of Tisha. And they were like short 15-minute videos where I would just read off her incident reports. And they're like, if you ever get bored and need something to listen to, you can put that playlist on. And let me tell you what, the shit is never ending with her. It is literally never ending. She is a psychological study, but also one of the most manipulative people I've ever seen. And like I said earlier, like you start to see behaviors in people that she does, and it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, banjo. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tidbits of Tisha. I'm stupid. I don't know why I did that, but
I liked it.
thank you.
Refund the
Okay,
funds.
I have a,
Can't move past that. Refund the funds.
I
We
have a
don't know.
surprise.
We don't think she's trying to get Al's benefits. What we think she's doing is just basically lying. That's it. She's just
Yeah,
bullshitting. That's
trying
it.
to twist it.
Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
have a surprise. Hey, Wolfie. Is
Oh,
Wolfie here? I just seen Tess say hi to you.
Wolfie, are you here?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, I see her. Hi.
Okay. I have a surprise. So this next paragraph is going to be our 90s. I think it's 97%, the one that tells what exactly happened and how much.
Okay. Can I read it?
Yes,
Yeah.
of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me put
I'll
on my
sit right
professional
like that.
reading voice.
Okay.
Let me. Okay. I'm set. All right. I have reviewed your step 3 grievance that you filed with regard to a check for $3,845.00 from the Kansas Department of Corrections. In review of this matter, it is my finding that the DOC inmate banking management of your inmate banking account is correct and appropriate. Per memo dated 6/3/25 AR 200-15, the executive director or designee may order amounts greater than the minimum 20% up to 99.9% withholding from an offender's deposit to be applied towards any outstanding order from a criminal case or for child support. The DOC inmate bank has been authorized to withhold approximately 97% or $3,745 to pay court costs for court case number 20CR1358. You have stated that you can prove that the funds from this check from KDOC were veterans' benefits. However, you have failed to submit documentation to substantiate this claim as allowed in AR 850 04. Based upon the foregoing, I cannot recommend any relief in this matter. It is your burden to prove the allegations stated in your Step 3 grievance. I have reviewed the facts of this case and determined that you did not meet this burden. There was no corroborating evidence to provide proof of your allegations. Your request for relief is denied. This is the final administrative response in this matter, and you have exhausted your administrative remedies.
Boom, bitch. So they let her keep
This is
$100.
blocked and reported. They are blocking and want no further contact.
This is it. You have exhausted your remedies. Do not call us anymore.
Delete my name and
Listen.
number from your contact list.
So she had $3,845, which, God Almighty, the fact she had that much money in her account in Kansas is disgusting.
I
But
know,
they
I
took
know.
3,745, so she kept 100. I like
That will
Mimi's
never,
comment.
that will never not be funny.
Jen, you're
Oh my God, that will never not be funny. we, we took approximately 97% or $3,745. Now
sorry.
shut up.
It was an expensive
Oh,
investigation. A matter of fact, they said it was like the biggest and most expensive, I think, that they had ever had in that county. And
yeah.
you know, they got to pay
Yeah.
it somehow. Look at Mimi the four. She is still so dumb. Nobody likes you, inmate 197, whatever.
You tell it, Mimi.
That was hilarious. I know. Oh, poor Jonah misses your voice, Bendy.
Aw, Jonah, sweet boy.
Is it bad? I take such pleasure in knowing. Well, first of all, no, it's not bad because after what she did to Gannon, let's not forget what she did, not just to Gannon, but Lena, not the Gannon's little sister, Harley. Okay, she drug Harley through all of this, left her without any parents doing this. And we find out that she lied to her whole life. Harley's dad had an overdose. Her whole life, she had convinced her daughter, she tells it on the stand at trial, that she thought he had been robbed and shot. Like, how terrifying for a kid. And she's an evil ass bitch. So I take a lot of pleasure in her pain, not to mention all that shit is enough. But we also heard her bash me and Bendy and Melissa and Lil Red on their phone calls because of her stupid ass friends reporting, like talking about our videos and shit. So you know what? Thank God you got $100, Letecia. At least you can buy your fucking ho hos and your Jolly Ranchers.
At least you can buy your ho-hos. Ho.
Is that a thing? Is a ho ho a thing?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. Those are the little chocolate things. Good Lord. Oh, I love your laugh is just like such a mood booster. It's like so
Thank
good.
you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Fabulous laugh.
Get your ho-hos, ho. That's right, Tess. We know you ain't buying no shampoo. Ho.
Now, here we have, you guys are going to hear what happened with her teeth, the exact facts from August 12th. Now, I don't remember this, but Bendy thought we did maybe see this, but the next form we haven't seen for sure.
Yeah, I think we saw this one, but I don't think we saw the next one.
Okay, well, we'll read through it anyways because we'll get a refresh of, because a lot of people were like questioning what happened. There's no way she cannot have her teeth. It appears she doesn't, but she has her bottom teeth. But we'll get the facts on that.
She's
That's
only
messed
half
up.
toothless.
Deliberate indifference. Yeah, she's only and she has no way to eat or anything. Like she don't have anything.
She's
been waiting.
She's like Ursula, y'all. She's like Ursula from Little Mermaid. I'm wasted away to practically nothing.
That is actually a really great example. She could definitely be an Ursula. She looks like it. Just Ursula.
Yeah.
Wait, is she crying over them taking 20% for restitution? I just looked it up, and they can garnish up to 20% there, but California garnishes 50%. Wow. Well, Hoodies and a Crowbar, they actually took 97% of her money, her transfer, but it has to be over $3,000 for them to take, and they can take up to 99.9 when it's transferred from jail to jail like that. But yeah, she doesn't want them to take the 20%. Yes, but she's trying to lie and say that it's veterans
Right.
benefits, which it's not. Like it's they can obviously
Like they
access that,
can't
Letecia.
yeah, like they can't follow the paper trail. Shut
Yeah,
Poor unfortunate soul. God,
but
fuck
that
off.
is crazy that that California takes 50%. Let me just go back to this one for a second,
Just
though. Hoodies and
expensive in
crowbars, so I can show you.
California.
That's crazy. It is expensive there, though, but
It is expensive.
it says when a offender
I
is
have to
moved on
mute
from prison
because
to
this is
prison.
too much.
Okay.
We're never gonna get through it because right in the middle of the screen is the
I
97%
know.
or 3,745.
Okay.
Not
So
gonna make
she
it.
she had a check from Kansas Department of Corrections. This was just her money sitting in her commissary fund in Kansas. $3,845. Now, they took all of it but $100. And they're saying here, they respond to her and say that they can take any 20% minimum, but up to 99.9 of the money when it's transferred from prison to prison. And they took 97% of hers, which would equal $3,745 to pay court costs for her big case, which is the murder case. But yeah, so yeah. Sorry, you didn't work for that money. There ain't no way in hell. I don't feel a bit bad for her. I love listening to Bendy laugh over it. I wish you wasn't muted so I could hear you laugh some more over the 97 because she deserves it. 197179. They took 97%. Okay. So now the tooth thing. So we're gonna get to the bottom of the teeth. Jen might have went to smoke. That's okay. No, that's all right. Hoodies and crowbar. Like I want to make sure you guys explaining it in a way that is easy to understand anyway. So okay. This is interesting to me, but I'm not surprised. So before we read it, we had heard on the phone calls she was saying that she didn't have her teeth. She was waiting for her dentures. It had been months and months, and she was just so upset. She had this girl who was a fan of her. Literally, people watch they watch these cases happen on social media, right? And this case was big on social media, especially when it was happening. And they somehow see a person like Letecia, who is one of the most brutal, heartless monsters I've ever seen in my life, who takes the life of a precious 11-year-old boy. And you see this monster, and not only does she do that, but she's like hitting officers with monster cans in transport and stuff like that. And you're like, oh my God, I want to reach out. Like, I would love to have her as a friend or a girlfriend. These idiots actually do that. I don't understand it. So we would hear her and her friend who, apparently reached out after seeing her case on social media, trying to get her teeth and trying to get her dentures. But we were kind of going back and forth, like, what's the truth here? Did she have all of her teeth pulled? Why? We knew that she had some veneers, and in prison, dental care is, you're not going to get the same care that you get out of prison. You're in prison, right? Like, I feel like I just want to be like, dumbass to her. You are in prison. What did you expect? So let me read to you what happened. Bye, Evie. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Okay. Just checking the chat. Sorry about that. Deliberate indifference. Notice again, here's another, like, I swear, like, I need to make a checklist of all the things that these, like, very manipulative women tend to do. And like the wording, this is very, she's using the same wording that you would use in a lawsuit. These are like underhanded threats to the prison that she's going to sue them. And she's still got lawsuits open with other prisons. Hey, Mrs. Bendover. All right. Deliberate indifference, denial of dental care. I was sent to Kansas DOC by the ICC office in August of 23. When I left, I had all my teeth, to include partial veneers. The partials were falling off, and KDOC said I could get them repaired at my cost. I planned this, but at the last minute, at the last something in July 2024, KDOC said Colorado said I had to have all my top teeth removed instead. They removed entire top. Let me pause here. They're not going to remove. It's not like if the teeth weren't bad. It's not like they're going to be like, oh, Colorado says all your teeth got to go. Sorry. Like, obviously, the teeth were bad and probably could lead to infections and things like that. And that's one of the only times that the prison actually will, give dental care. But she says they removed entire top. Upon returning to Colorado in May, I explained this, and the jaw pain, it is irreversible error of not having top dentures. Is that true? That your jaw will hurt if you don't have, like, if you get your teeth pulled and don't wear the dentures? KDOC dentists made a plan to do the impressions. However, now they are blaming Kansas, saying there are incomplete dentures there. I never received dentures in Kansas. They are lying. They even lied to case manager. I'm sorry, her writing is terrible in this.
Everybody's lying but her.
Yeah.
Everybody's a liar. Look, here's the deal. Yes, if your teeth have been extracted or if you've lost teeth and you go a long time without teeth in your jaw, you can start to lose bone. But it doesn't happen in months. Okay? So Tisha, calm down. You're fine.
Well, your bone deteriorates even with your dentures, though, right? Like,
it depends on the kind of I mean, if you can take supplements and stuff to help that not happen, like
I need to take that because I have all my back teeth are fake.
well, I mean, but you have something there. So your jaw, so
Yeah.
there's, so yes, I mean, that's why dentures, sometimes you have to get them refitted and stuff like that. But the thing of it is, this is a little secret into Jen Lou's brain, Bracio Sills. Sometimes late at night before I fall asleep, I get into a scroll on the shorts on the tubes. When this happens, there is this dentist who like talks about teeth issues. And he was talking about veneers and showing what can happen if you have the difference between between a dentist who knows what they're doing and gives you a good set of veneers and when they don't. And if she did not have a dentist who was really good at veneers, and they're not, and another thing, veneers have to be maintained. So do implants. You have to get your implants taken out and cleaned and all the things. Anyway, but if they weren't done right or properly or perfect in the first place, plus you're like Tisha and you go on a hydrocodone bender, we know what you did. Stop playing with these people. Anywho, and you don't brush your teeth for a long time, they're not going to hold up. They're not. Veneers are something that has to be done by somebody who's really skilled at doing it.
Actually, there have been lawsuits against several states for the medical dental care. I know people that have had multiple teeth pulled that did not need it. Wow. That is shocking, but also not, because the prisons are terrible with the healthcare. I mean, we've seen that. And we got to remember, it's not just monsters like Letecia there. You have people there who aren't violent and stuff, who deserve to be treated like humans.
Correct.
Wow, that is so interesting. But because she's a liar, you can't believe anything she says. And we've seen so many lies over time. But so look, Jen, she's setting up another lawsuit, because look at the last part of this.
She is. Of course she is.
Yeah, she says, I never received dentures in Kansas. It's a little blurry, so I'm not even going to try. But she says, dentures were supposed to come with my property, and that was the holdup. They did not come with it. This is a lie from them. And now CDOC is denying medical care based on the KDOC's lies. My jaw is deteriorating, popping, and it's difficult to chew, causing long irreparable damage. I think it says something like that. Long
Yeah.
something.
Law
This is
irreparable
CDOC.
damage. Shut up. KDOC
Yeah.
or
So this is
CDOC 19719. Lies. Everybody's lying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She
Let's see what they
irritates me.
say. No, it's true. And so she's going to be doing a lawsuit. Maybe she should this time. She's had lawsuits against every facility she's been in, and
Right.
they have been such a, like, we went through all of that too with the fine tooth comb, but they've been such a pain in the ass and full of lies and bullshit. A lot of it doesn't go anywhere. We still have her. She's accused an officer of sexual assault, and we have that one still that hasn't been finished. But
and the fact of the matter is, she was suing El Paso County jail. She was suing the jail. And had she been in Colorado Department of Corrections long enough before being transferred to Kansas, she would have sued them too. And now she's working on the next lawsuit.
Probably do this the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Dear offender Stauch, I am writing in response to your grievance. I've reviewed your chart. You were seen in July and August. On July 3rd, you were informed that your approval for a denture was dependent on the case you started in Kansas and by the chief of dental. You were also informed of the timeline of your treatment, and that time between appointments was dependent on when the laboratory completed each step, which could take multiple months. Your case was received from Kansas on 8/13, and you were seen the same day for your appointment. If you have any questions or concerns, please submit a kite. Oh, don't tell her that.
No, don't tell her that. No. Do not leave that option open for her. She needs to be blocked from the kite.
Yeah.
Block her from the kiosk.
This is the one you didn't remember, which me neither. But it starts with 2023, but it goes on with some things from her time in Kansas that are interesting. One thing in particular, I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts on it.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to read it, or you want me to just read it real quick? I don't care.
Read
either way.
Read it, babe. You read it. I've been reading all night.
That's true. Okay. At Denver Women's Correctional on August 6th of 23 at approximately 12:30 at night, so midnight, Unit 6 staff were conducting routine rounds when offender blank stated she had been assaulted. Hold on. Usually Stauch comes in down here in the third paragraph, but I'll just read through it so we have the full idea. When offender blank stated she had been assaulted, offender blank informed staff it occurred on 8/5 of 23 at approximately 7:08 a.m. I'm sorry, you guys, at her cell door. Offender blank received an anatomical documenting 3 pinpoint scratches. An anatomical documenting 3 pinpoint scratches.
They give you a picture. They like those autopsies where they have a person drawn out. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then it's a diagram.
Oh, okay.
So they document, on they write it out. Yeah.
Okay. 3 pinpoint scratches and 1 scratch approximately 1.5 centimeters on her left hand. Also noted were 5 bruises, circular in shape to her right forearm, 1.5 to 2 centimeters in size, and 1 hourglass-shaped bruise to her right trice area, approximately 4 centimeters to 5 centimeters in size. The shift commander conducted a review of video surveillance which establishes that the incident occurred at approximately 7:09. The video shows blank tray slot open at 7:08 and her sticking her arms out. Then, approximately 30 seconds later, 3 offenders identified as Stauch 197179 and 2 others approached the cell, and offender blank appeared to grab offender blank arms, and offender blank scratches offender. Offender Stauch and offender blank then grab onto this person's arms and pull on their arms. The offender is then able to disengage and the other offenders leave the area. So Letecia with 3 people, 2 other women, wait, and this woman who's stuck in her cell, sticking her hands out for something, grab her arms and start pulling and scratching on them and shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Offender blank is then able to disengage and the other offenders leave. Okay. Staff conducting rounds a few minutes later observe the open tray slot and secure it. Anatomical exam of Stauch indicates a light red mark on the left to the left anterior forearm 2 centimeters in length and a light red oval mark to the right anterior forearm 2 centimeters in length. The anatomical exam of this other person indicates 3 scratches, and they list the scratches on these other people. Interview of offender blank by the shift commander indicates that offender blank asked her to come to the tray slot and blank then grabbed at her arms, scratching her. Offender blank claims she was just trying to pull away. Offender Stauch claims that she was just trying to close the tray slot. Yeah, so you grabbed her arms?
But yeah,
Offender blank.
shut up. She can't even lie good.
That's it, though. Anyways, it says photos of the injuries and video footage were placed in the Denver So it's on video. Oh my God. I wonder if we could get that.
Oh, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, me too. And what a fucking monster, though. Continuing to like physically attack people in prison.
Right.
God, I hate that stupid bitch. I'm sorry. She's just evil.
She is.
That is so mean. Is her aunt still giving her money? Yes, she is.
Yeah.
We heard one call after she got moved back to Colorado with her aunt. It's absolutely hilarious. It's on Jen Lou's channel. If you haven't heard it, please go to her video tab and listen, because Aunt Brenda went to jail, okay, for assault as well. But this was over a boy, a boyfriend.
An old man.
And you got to hear it if you haven't. It's pretty interesting if you know her aunt and you know the story.
Yes, you have to listen, you guys. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me of her number, 197179. I don't think she was ever nice to Gannon. Do you? No, I don't. No, I don't. There's a reason. Hell, all she did was Google, like it was her fucking diary, about how much she couldn't stand to take care of them.
Yep.
And oh God, I can't stand her for the way. There's a reason why.
I'll go get it for you guys and I'll put it in the chat. Give me just a sec.
Oh yeah, awesome. There's a reason.
I forgot I got a ranch.
I think that Gannon. I don't know. There's a reason why everything happened the way it happened, and everyone felt the way they felt, including Gannon, his mom, like everyone. There's a reason why her own daughter doesn't talk to her anymore. And those of you who don't know, we heard in the calls when we said, I reported on it. I'll never forget that Harley wasn't talking to Letecia anymore. Her friend goes and tells her on a phone call that, they're talking about you, lying, saying you don't talk to Harley. Not understanding that, hey, listen up if you ever listen to this. The reason we said that is because that's what Harley said on her own damn social media. She plans on doing a podcast one day or a book or something, and she really wants to help other kids who their parents go to prison when they're young and for something like this, and they don't know what to do, and they're just stuck out in the world alone. And she also wants to talk about how you are not like your parents. You are not your parents. You are not their decisions. You are not their mistakes. And there's a reason why her own daughter feels that way. So,
absolutely. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. No problem. No problem. I do what I can when I can.
That video you guys got to see. It's in the chat right now. Okay, so before we go, though, I want to show you this because I think it's important and might answer some questions.
Okay.
Another thing we heard on the call was they were laughing because we didn't know that she had gotten in trouble in Kansas besides the sweatpants. Remember, because on the transfer paperwork, it didn't have anything listed. So we just read it off as the paperwork existed. We read it exactly how it existed. Well, and look, this photo is still the one on here that you get.
Oh, I thought she got a new one.
That's what she
Huh.
said on the phone call, but yeah, you
Isn't
don't
that
see it.
something? She's lied again. I am shocked.
Okay. So she actually got in trouble last summer for threats.
Oh.
And she got in trouble for threatening to start a riot.
Oh. Tisha Lynn.
Yeah.
What are you
And
doing?
unfortunately, because it's Kansas, there's no information we can get from that. But because it's part of the record here for the interstate compact, we can see that she was in trouble and charged July 18th for starting a riot, threatening to start a riot. And then
Wow.
offender entered into a financial contract with a member of the public. And you guys know what this is. This is actually a few months before the riot. The sweatpants. She got in trouble somehow. She sold dirty, fucking, sweaty, nasty prison sweatpants on
Ugh.
eBay to some sick person who wanted Letecia Stinch's fucking sweatpants. Okay?
Ew.
I don't think so, Carrie. I don't think I've tried. Put in requests there. They don't release anything. Now, that's a good point because I know like Tennessee, you have to be a Tennessee resident. I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
I know, and I feel like they should release it especially because it's us and we're fun. We're
Well,
fun gals.
I would love to see the details of the sweatpants and the riot. I want just because
Mhm.
I want to know because maybe it's in the report or the records, like who the hell got the sweatpants, and then just the details of the riot. I'm sure it's more of her bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, don't. It's just funny though that somebody who in the jail, she was in trouble for getting naked and like doing like they were writing reports of her doing like softball and yoga and stuff naked and then yelling for the officers and being like, come and look at my art, and they took my liver last night, you wouldn't believe it. But what, all the shit she said, and now she just talks down on anyone with mental health issues,
Yeah.
anyone with drug addiction, anyone, any of that.
Everybody that's not her. She talks bad about everybody. She's just a monster. Just
Yeah,
ugh.
Keith, look, I don't think Aunt Brenda would approve of selling dirty sweatpants. Oh, hell no. I don't
Oh,
think so
hell
either.
no. Hell no. What, her cooter's
You
been
might
all
as,
in? Mm-mm.
yeah, you might as well sell a bra.
Right, yeah, why ain't you selling your bra, Tisha Lynn?
um, but all right.
She was gonna start a riot. With who and Letecia? Was she gonna summon the Volturi, maybe the ninjas
Random.
this time?
Yeah. Don't forget the vampires that went to court with her and
Maria
all the things.
Sanchez.
But she's just so much better than everyone, these damn drug
Everyone.
addicts.
These
Crazy people.
Yeah. Yeah, these people are terrible. Tisha's not, but they are.
Yeah.
Bad.
So that is that. Actually, okay, so they give me access again on this Google Drive. How can I put it on Patreon? Because I like usually any court documents I get, the timeline I created, I want to put on the free tier on Patreon. Because, dude, there are people who will literally go and grab shit from other people and then add it to Patreon to pay for it, court docs and stuff. I've seen that in the last few weeks. I
Have
always
you?
want. Yeah, and I never want to do that. I want people to be able to access stuff for free, and the
Yeah.
paid tier is like support if you want to hang out during all the lives and stuff. But the court stuff and crime stuff, I don't think you should have a right to sell that.
No. Okay, so
But,
what you would do is go in your Google Drive, all right, and create a separate folder for the documents. And then when you do that, after you add them all, then right click on it and get a shareable link, and then you can put that in Patreon. You just need to
okay.
get it. Remember how you shared with me? You do it like
Yes.
that, but for Patreon.
Okay. I'm gonna try to mess with that, you guys. So if you're on there, I'll try to get
Watch
that
out
over
now.
there.
Allie's doing big things, y'all. Stand back.
um, Hey, Nurse Kristen. Oh no, keep my mom in your thoughts. She fell and broke her hip. I'm so
Oh
sorry to
no,
hear
Nurse
that.
Kristen.
Oh gosh. Put a watermark on it. You know what, Little Red? I don't care. I don't care. Like, you know what? If you want to take it, take it. Just don't
Yeah,
upload it to your Patreon with a price, because then, oh, it was Sloothy Goosey. They took
yeah,
the
yeah.
Google Drive she made, and
I
I don't
wasn't
even
gonna
know who
say
did it.
anything. I know okay, so when I went to access Sleuthie's
Mhm.
Patreon, or not Patreon, her Google Drive, there was a notice first. And it
Yep.
broke my heart to even have to read that because
Yeah, it's
I
bullshit.
was so, oh, that reminds me, I need to edit the description and to include her in the description on the other video. But anyway, um it broke my heart because she went through that and uploaded all of that for free. Okay. And time is something you don't get back. And she did it in they're labeled impeccably, they're by the date. I mean, she did a fantastic job, and she deserves to get recognition for that. She's not asking, for people to pay for it. She's not asking for reimbursement or anything like that. But I mean, it is important to give, to recognize when somebody does work. I mean, I showed those videos, and it's important for people to know I didn't do that. That came from Sleuthy Goosey. So I cannot put her name in the title again because I might could be able to do it. Let me see if it'll let me. But I definitely am putting it in the description because she deserves the credit for it.
Yeah,
She
so
did
she
it.
wrote, yeah, she put all that work and somebody uploaded it to Patreon. Again, I don't know who, and I don't really care. It doesn't
It
matter. It's
doesn't
not going to
matter.
change my opinion on it. That's disgusting. Shame on you. For real. You don't deserve
Yeah.
to earn money off her work. Whoever you
No.
are, you need to know
That's
that. Come
dirty.
on,
That's
man.
dirty. And you know what? This is symptomatic of a bigger issue on YouTube. Okay? Here's the deal. Everybody that follows true crime, they follow it for one reason or another. Okay? There are plenty of cases out there, and even if multiple people are covering the same case, each creator brings something of their own to each case that they cover. There is no need to do these ridiculous,
Underhanded.
underhanded, dirty pool, foul ass antics. There's no reason for it at
I just,
all.
I just think
Anybody
like,
else's success is not going, I can't talk. Anybody else's success will not diminish your own success. You can still be successful if other people are successful as well. You don't have to tear people down. It's wrong and it's
I
dirty,
agree with
and I
that
don't
a
like it.
100%. But also, I think I agree with every word of that. But then I also think, like, do you need money that bad? Like, I'm sorry, I
Right,
don't give a damn. Money has never meant so much to me that I'm willing to like do shit that I don't morally stand by. Like
right.
that, yeah, maybe in my drug addiction. You know what I mean? Maybe then, but even then, but I just can't understand how people are like over money, the things that
I
they'll do, the people they'll screw over, and you
Yeah,
know,
it's
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 gross.
not worth it. It's not money comes and goes. And
Even the content like
yes,
that they'll do for money.
yes, I will never I don't understand it. There is nothing that anybody could do. There's no amount of money that would make me lose my morals. Period. That's the end. That's it. That's all.
Same. Well, you know what? It's just like with the anti Brittany J stuff. Like, and I'll just say it for what it is. And nothing personal towards Brittany, and not that I know you don't have any negative feelings towards her, but let's just say you did. You
Right.
could, or if you didn't, you could go on your channel every day and drag the hell out of her. Let me tell y'all, Bendy can drag somebody. She could do it every day and grow a huge channel. People are building
Thank
their
you. I
platforms off of it,
appreciate that.
but you would never do it ever. And I would never do it. You know what I mean? I just could
Mm-mm.
never imagine. I don't care like how hard up I am. If I'm that hard up, I'm going to go looking for some kind of job. I'm going to go looking trying to sell some of my old things that might be
Man,
worth
I would
something.
be
Ask my
trying to
husband, like,
sell a
"Oh,
kidney on a black market. I wouldn't no, I would not ever, ever, ever
exactly.
do that. That would be,
Yeah.
that
So that's what I mean. There's just, ugh,
yeah, and
whatever.
I can't remember who asked the question. I don't know what's happened to, the Dockets, channel, but, if you Allie and I have, Letecia phone calls on our channel if you wanna listen to them. They are, um, with commentary and without, so however you like it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of recent ones actually, you guys, that a lot of people I don't think even really saw because there was a lot of people here for a lot of the first calls, but when we
Mhm.
finished, I mean, there wasn't as many. I think there's a lot that you got, a lot of people that maybe haven't seen them.
Right. Yeah, yes, I would make cake well, I don't know if I'd make cake with my feet, but Allie has told me before that I could go on Feet Finder. She says, "Does think I have pretty feet." I don't think
Pretty feet.
anybody's feet are pretty, but if but I'm
You
not a
got
feet
pretty feet.
person, but thank you, babe. But I
Well, I'm
would
not a
do
feet
that.
person. Excuse me. I just
No,
think you
like,
got pretty feet.
I don't like anybody's feet. That's not true. Okay, I did like my kids' feet when they were little, and I like my little chicky nuggy's feet, and she's always asking
Oh
me,
God.
"Granny, Granny, do my feet stink?" It's like a running joke with us because she used to have these, sparkly boots. They're like little Uggs, but they're not Uggs, and, um, a couple of times, God love her, I told her to get her shoes on, we were gonna go to the store, and I didn't supervise, this is my bad, but that little baby put them shoes on and didn't put socks, and we walked all over Hell's Half Acre, and when we got home,
Aw.
that baby's feet smelled like dill pickles and vinegar. It was so bad. I had to get her
Yes,
in
those
I
boots will do it. And was
I
it wet
put her in
outside?
this No, I put her in the
Oh.
sink, and I was like, "Now listen, I know this tickles it. I can't we don't have time for a full bath. We're gonna have to do something about those feet." So now it's like a little running joke. "Granny, do my feet stink?" Which,
Aw. Oh,
yeah. I had
sweet.
her all day today. You guys, she's writing her name. I got her,
Dang.
coloring, like, worksheets, which one is okay, like, they'll
Ooh, I
give a
like your picture,
line.
Nicole.
Ooh, I like that too. Like a line of like Halloween themes, right? And it'll be pumpkins. Which pumpkin is color all the pumpkins that are the same. She did so good. And let me tell you, when I busted out that red expo marker and gave her the checks and gave her 100 on her paper, y'all, she was so damn proud of
Aw,
herself.
you
And
need
I
some little
loved it.
stars or
I d-
something.
I do.
You can
I
put
do.
stickers on it next. She'll
I
love
do. We're
that.
gonna our next like arts and crafts project we have to make. We're gonna do it when November comes because for Thanksgiving, Minnie Bendy is coming to see her mama for a whole week, and I can't wait. So, and Livy is so excited to meet her Aunt Emma, and so she we're making a calendar to count down. So
Aw, that's so sweet. How
yeah,
exciting.
yeah,
Well, let
and
me
she
tell you
loves art projects.
something that happened to me today. Nicole B had
What?
to call me. I'm sitting there. Actually, it was during your live. Then I had gotten Bentley in the shower. I was doing like a million things and I was cleaning up
Yeah?
the vanity. And I have like an earbud in and I hear like Theory go, you have a call from Nicole B on Discord. Answer it. And I'm like, yeah, but she's never called me before. So I was like, oh my
So
God, what's going on? And
yeah?
she's like, hey, you have two lives scheduled for the same time tonight. I had this live and the live for tomorrow night set for tonight. And I was like, oh my God. She's like, I thought it would probably require a call, not just
Oh,
a message, which thank you so much because
good looking out, Nicole B. Good
I
looking
would not
out.
have seen the message till maybe late tonight or something. I wouldn't have seen it though in the, in the meantime, in
Oh,
between.
there's been something that I've been meaning to say for a very, very long time, and have I keep forgetting to do it. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, a very, very talented, generous subscriber sent me, Allie, these adorable little signs that have our channel name on it, and they have and they sent us stickers. And I kept meaning to make a post and thank this person. And I every time I would go to do it, I would continuously get distracted. Well, today the Nuggie found, because they're on my bookshelf. I keep it in my office. But she found my stickers and wanted to put one on her, yours too. She has one of you and one of me, Allie, on her
Oh my
iPad
gosh.
cover. And yes,
Aw.
and I just want you to know that there has not been a day that has gone by that I have not wanted to reach out and thank you. And I'm so embarrassed that it's taken me almost 2 damn years to thank you. I apologize, and sincerely and profusely, unlike Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone does not apologize sincerely, but wants and demands profuse apologies. But me, I'm apologizing profusely and sincerely. I am so incredibly sorry. And the thing about it is the joy on that little Nuggie's face when she saw Allie and me with the
Aw.
stickers. She was so happy, and she's, "That's your friend from YouTube." She
Oh,
knows,
how
and
cool.
she
That
wanted
is
it.
so
So
sweet.
I just wanna apologize down from the bottom of my heart. I am so sorry that I never thanked you. That was really crappy of me, and I'm not that person, and I apologize, and thank you so much. You're incredibly, incredibly talented. Allie, do you remember who made that for us? She's for YouTube Bad Actors. Something took Allie away. But, um, so yeah, I'm just, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I did that.
What'd you do? I
That I
didn't.
forgot to thank that person
Oh,
that sent us that.
yeah. Well, don't worry, because I know I told her thank you from you when like we first got them went in an
Yeah,
email.
okay.
But just publicly saying it. But they were really cool, the stickers and
They
the little
are.
signs and stuff.
They
Yeah.
are
And
absolutely.
she made these lanterns for us, you guys, these paper
Oh,
lanterns
yes.
that had Ganon's cutout of like Ganon with superhero cape on.
Yes.
And
That's in my office too. It's all, I have it all.
I keep mine on the shelf too. I've never like tried to put the candle in it because I
Me
don't want to mess
either.
it up.
Me either, and I know that I'm way too clumsy. Look, I trip over air, y'all. So I was so worried that I'd, oh, why am I echoing? So I was worried. Um, I never put the thing in it, but they're beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. And I feel awful that I forgot to publicly say thank you.
Are we in the Matrix? Oh my God. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to end, but okay.
You're good now.
Okay. Um, so yeah, were you finished? Because I missed the end of the live. Like I came back in after I was gone for a while and you were on the TikToks, but I didn't see. Did you get through the documents?
No, no, because
Okay.
there's so much foolishness in I'm on the exhibits because, okay, here's the deal. What I was talking about at the beginning, which I don't think you got to see because you were busy, and which is fine. But my point is that there's been a lot of talk around these streets about this TPO, or the ex parte hearing, and yes, the judge believed her, and yes, that the judge kept it the whole time. Well, no, because it was dismissed, and also the judge um, modified it quite a bit from the original TPO uh, in the interim between the September hearing and the October hearing. And I suspect that the August 27th, 2025 declarations are the ones that were used in the ex parte hearing. And all of that those exhibits go along with that ex parte hearing. Everything except for the body cams, because obviously that came after the fact. But all that stuff prior was, I think, part of that ex parte hearing. And I wanted people to see, if you only watch it from one perspective, you never hear the other side of the story. Yeah, it might look bad. Then I started watching it and it was so redonkulous. I'm not sure how she got it, to be quite honest with you. I really am not. So
Well,
I'm not done
people,
with it.
well, good. Okay, because I'll be on tomorrow. I want to talk about all the things, and I have to finish watching some videos and stuff first. But there's been
Okay.
so much that's happened. But I think, people, and some judges probably even more so than others. They're very,
They
the
don't
standard is
understand.
obviously low, but they're also they're going to give a that first restraining order out of caution oftentimes. You know what I
That's
mean? Even
true.
if
That's
there's,
a very good point. That's a really good point, Allie. That's a really good point.
so I think that's how maybe, just there was some things that were a little concerning, plus with her story and, the attorneys. Do they really have four attorneys? That's the way I understand it, right?
When I looked at the paperwork, let me pull it up right now. I'll tell you right now. Let me see. Um, okay. It's the Pace Johnson Law Group, and the two that are listed um, are Richard L. Sanders and Daston M. Dio, and that's he's the counsel of record. Daston is. So,
Okay. Yeah, I
you know,
remember that name now
she
that you say it.
yeah, now she may have engaged, um, you know, m it look, she engaged a practice, okay? They work for a firm. Does that mean every lawyer at the firm works for her? No, but as far as it goes in Utah, I don't know what she's doing elsewhere, but in Utah, she's got 2, attorneys of record, basically.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I better wrap this up, but I
Yeah.
just, we'll
It's
talk more about it tomorrow, though. If you want to
okay.
come up whenever, after yours or whatever,
Well, yeah,
always,
I'm gonna
I love
I
that.
think you guys, just so you know, you did miss this, I shouted you out. I have been
Thank you.
inspired by you to, be on a schedule. So this 5 o'clock thing is working out really well for me, and I think what I'd like to do is
Yay, that's
do five
awesome.
o'clock and then, either, 'cause I know that Melissa and Allie, like, they go one right after the other, so whoever is next, that's who I'll send everybody to, and then the
Yay.
next person, like, if it's Melissa, she can send everybody to you, or if it's you, you can send everybody to Melissa, and I think, again, I go back to be the change you wanna see, right? I don't like the way that, sometimes it gets so competitive and everything between creators. So, I'd like to be the change I want to see. So I will be doing what, being the change that I'd like to see. There you go. That's it. That's all.
Yay, that's exciting. And plus, like, for me, especially when I was, because for a while I used to go live almost every day.
Me too.
Um, and then I went like 10 days a month, if that, the last few months. So notifications, I was constantly getting people, oh my gosh, I wasn't notified. So I just thought, if everybody knows, because so you guys know, at 8:30 every night, Monday through Thursday, I'll be live. If there's something big I want to talk about, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about little cases. I'll talk about cases you probably don't know about sometimes. I'll do lives that'll talk about multiple cases at once. Whatever I want to talk about that day, it'll be at 8:30. So every day, Monday through Thursday, and then on Sundays at noon. That's my schedule. And then Bendy, you're at 6 Eastern, 5 Central. She said 5, but that's Central time.
Right.
That's
Correct.
exciting. Now people will
Yes.
know.
Except for Friday, you guys, because Friday, as you all know, is Halloween. And this is my very first Halloween to take the Chicken Nugget Popeye Esquire trick or treating. And I'm so excited.
Yeah, I need to look at what time our thing is for because our we have a festival thing Thursday. So if something comes up though, I'll let you guys know, but I'm not going to be canceling. And it's just gonna be what it is. But all right, well,
Absolutely. So
thank
I'll
you.
make a little graphic for you guys too, and I'll put it in the free tier of the Patreon, and I'll put it on the community tab. So there you go. And I'm getting
Hoodie
back
says,
to do. I don't think I'm dressing up as anything. I know that the Nuggie is going as Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters, and she wants me to go as, oh my gosh, what's that girl's name? What's the other one? She wears the little space buns. She's super cute. But I don't know that I'm 47 years old, y'all. I don't
oh,
think
I
I can
don't know
pull
their
that
names,
up.
but Emmy's obsessed with them too. You can do it. Practice tomorrow. See how you
Zoe.
like
She
it.
wants me to go with Zoe. I don't know if I can pull Zoe off, y'all. I don't know.
Um, Hoodies and Crowbar. Can Tess, will you grab her link? Because I know she has a story. She's told her story before on YouTube, but she also is big about standing up for victims, and she wants to start doing her channel more and posting more. So can you drop that link, Tess, and you guys we go over and check her
Yeah,
channel
go
out
check.
and
I
subscribe for
watch. I'm
yay.
subscribed. I watch.
And then I saw Roman here, which where'd it go? Because I'm on the phone. There it
Oh, I
is.
see. Hey,
Roman, good to
Roman.
see you. How are you guys? Roman works with Mexi. He's done a lot on this case. We are done with Tisha. We're actually getting off here now, but I had requested her prison records, incident reports, and we kind of went through those tonight. But I hope you guys are doing okay, you and the missus. And yeah, thank you for coming by. And tell Mexi hi too. I hope he's doing okay.
I
Oh, we're
saw
doing
something
good.
from I watched something from Mexi the other day, and now I don't remember what it was, dadgummit, but, you know, I don't so there was really no point for me to say that at all. I could have just kept that to myself.
Well, I talk to Roman's wife sometimes, but it's been a minute. So please tell Stacy and Mexi hello.
Hello.
And Boho, I
Oh,
will check my email. I have another one from one of you guys I got to get to.
okay.
And then, yeah, that's it. I'm going to end it besides
Yep.
whatever you had to say.
Oh,
What were
you
you going to say?
guys, Welcome to Derry has started on the HBO Max. Now, I'm not a big fan of waiting week to week to week, but you know how HBO does everybody dirty as hell, unlike the Netflixes who puts it all out at once. Anywho, I watched the first episode. Intrigued. I think you should check it out. It is not for the
Oh,
faint of heart, though. Welcome to Derry is like the before it, the movies it, but it's it is not the 1980s, one that aired on TV, back, with Tim Curry or whatever. No, no, no. This one's dark and it's good. It's good.
um, Roman, I will do that tonight. I will definitely do that tonight. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's a
Um,
bummer. Well, we're fingers crossed. She does great.
yep. And she will. I'm with you. She will.
Absolutely.
Okay, so all right, you guys go check out Hoodie's channel, and of course, all the other channels we dropped, especially Jen's and Amber's and Melissa's. I was dropping throughout too, and yeah, thank you guys for being here, and I will let you go. Thank you,
All
Jen.
right. Thank you for having me. Bye, you guys. Have a great night. See you later.
Bye.